I dreamed there was an angel who could hear me.
We've got on board Bill Calhoun as our choreographer. I've had quite a few chats with him over the last few months about what I want, where we're going, and how to create something that is different from your regular musical.
Spring Awakening is entirely different because it's like a rock musical. What we're doing is we're doing a piece that should appeal to anyone in the audience. That means that people will be able to pick up on the emotion that the characters are portraying. And what I have to do is I have to take those movements and I have to find a way to portray them without doing the same movement all the time. Tracy, the director, decided what her wish list was going to be. She said, okay, God, I hope we can do this and this. And I'm going, okay, we'll try. And we did. We're incorporating a lot of things that you just don't see in a musical. And that's what makes this unique. Using tramps, having walls fall down, using chairs, using microphones and being able to take the microphones out, sing with them, and to be able to move at the same time without disrupting the singing, but at the same time being very athletic. My biggest challenge is not to make it into dance. And it's tough because, I grew up, training, classically, modern, jazz, and all these types of things. So I cannot do a pas de bourrée. There is not one pas de bourrée in this dance. There is not one grand jeté leap. There is not one battement. There is none of that. There's no vocabulary that I can actually just take and put in. With this one, you have to come up with stuff. You have to make up things. When I go outside, I actually have to look at, people around and see what kind of movements they're doing. This is what Bob Fosse used to do. He used to make a kind of like a mental picture of everyday life and create his choreography that way. Now, I never got that before. Now I understand.
Bill is very good about translating that kind of in a dialogue into action. And yes, he is going to make us sweat.
I don't think that I have ever choreographed anything as athletic as this, with the exception of maybe Full Monty. But even that was different because these kids are younger, and so we demand more of them, and they give it. This is pretty much, if you can imagine running as fast as you can while trying to recite the alphabet. That's pretty much what it is, and do the alphabet with tonal quality while you're running as fast as you can, and then after that, after running around the track as fast as you can, then jumping up and down and still continuing. Now, the reason why I draw that parallel is because that's exactly what they're doing. They are actually going full bore, doing an entire, very dynamic workout while singing and staying into character. So what they're going to be doing is they're going to be training on mini tramps. That's actually one of the major highlights of the whole musical, is actually engaging movements and choreography with the mini tramps. That is going to be really quite cool. And choreographically, there's going to be, what happens is it automatically takes on an entirely new dimension. Whereas opposed to someone's jumping, you're going to have basically airtime. Sort of like if you're watching, trailers and snippets from basketball dunks and stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff that we're hopefully going to achieve by using these tramps. So it should be really cool. Why wouldn't anyone want to watch this? That's the key, because Spring Awakening, trust me, okay? Trust me. And if I'm wrong, you come to me. If you find me out in the street anytime, anywhere, and you say, Bill, you're full of crap, okay? Because honestly, Spring Awakening, and I'm not trying to sell this like a salesman, Spring Awakening is really quite unique. It's something that you will not have seen for the whole time in Singapore. And the characters in this, these guys, you would never have recognized them in the street, but I guarantee you will never forget them once you see this musical, because there is more dynamic energy in this musical. There is more different stuff in this musical than you will have seen in Singapore at all. I'm serious, okay? So, you really need to come out and check this out.
Oh God.